Tonight, a number of residents in Coles County, Illinois are saying justice is served. A former youth basketball coach is set to spend the rest of his life in prison for sexual activity with two underage girls. Earlier this evening, a judge sentenced 54-year-old Barry Wolf to 60 years in prison. This after he pled guilty to engaging in sexual acts with two teenage girls he coached in AAU basketball. After hearing his sentence, he only had one message to the judge, the victim, and their families. That message was, "I'm sorry." But those inside the courtroom were glad to see the sentence. Caitlin Conley of our sister station in Illinois has the details of Wolf's trial in tonight's top story.
3 victims were in court and watched the man who admitted to sexually abusing them be put away.
Their reaction was, I think, largely a sense of relief that this part of the process is over.
They told the judge about Barry Wolf's grooming and manipulation, how he would threaten their futures or threaten to leak videos and pictures he claimed to have taken of the teens while making them perform sexual acts on him.
He was then very minimizing the behavior, like it was almost an appropriate type of behavior.
The state's attorney showed more than an hour of footage of Wolf admitting to touching the teenagers and making them perform oral sex, who he did it with, where it happened.
He seemed to be much more concerned from a very selfish standpoint than he did concerned or acknowledge the impropriety of his acts towards these 4 young victims.
Wolf apologized to the victims in the courtroom, saying, "All I want to do is look at these young people and tell them I love them, and I'm sorry."
Those brave young women that came forward, that's a bravery that is, and a courage that is extraordinary.
The judge said he viewed this offense as the most egregious there is, and he wants to make sure he sends a message that no other coach can use their power like this again.
The judge applauded the victims for coming forward. He believes their bravery may have prevented other young girls from becoming victims.